welcome to my channel, and if you haven't already subscribed to Cottage Chronicles YouTube, will you do that right now? It's just a click of a button, and I upload at least one new video every week. Our morning usually starts with me making a hot breakfast. Now my kids get up at like 6:30 or 7 a.m. and I've already been up for a couple hours to go out and milk the cow and do some other things, get some reading in, or work on some drawings, or work on the blog. When the kids get up, it is time to eat. This morning we're making a delicious baked French toast. I love to make this for breakfast because we have so much milk and eggs. This is a great way to use it up, and I had this day-old bread, which is perfect for making French toast because it's kind of dry and it just soaks up all that yummy deliciousness. So this is a really easy baked French toast casserole with brown sugar and cinnamon and extra cream, of course. And I like to load it up on raisins and butter. This meal is super nutritious and we all love it. After I pop that in the oven, it's time to head out and get going on chores. So that French toast has to bake for about 40 minutes, so that's the perfect amount of time for us to go get something done in the barn. I almost always have helpers. And of course, when you're doing chores with kids, things just take a long time. People lose their shoes, people need help with this or that, but that's part of it. And there's really no hurry. If you're following me on Instagram, you probably know that we recently got a new cow named Butternut, and we are just doting on her. She is so friendly and tame, and the kids love her. Ruby loves to brush her, and Ray made this little area where she could be milked and eat, and it just comes right into the entry of our barn. So it's super social, and we just get to be with her and pet her, and the kids can interact with her in a safe way. And we have a couple little visitors. Milking my goats is one of my favorite things to do, but I always have to feed the sheep a little extra hay. They've already eaten when I came out to milk the cow, so this is their second breakfast. But if I don't give it to them, they'll just be crying and being annoying, so second breakfast for the sheep it is. I love milking. I think I already said that, but I really do. I love that swish swish sound, and it's just such a cozy, warm feeling to be snuggled up next to a friendly creature. At least once a day, I like to kind of get eyes on the herd and just check everybody, make sure everyone's looking good. Taking care of our animals and interacting with them every day just makes them so tame and friendly. And they've learned to trust us, and we can catch the babies and just be close to everyone. Butternut, bless her heart, she's still settling in, and she has a, how shall we say this? She has a prominent voice. So we're on 5 acres, but we have some fairly near neighbors, so we're gonna soften them up with some homemade ice cream and see if that kind of helps pad the discomfort of having a cow that wishes to be milked at 5:30 in the morning. This is our kitty, Helen of Chatroy. She is the barn kitty mouse hunter extraordinaire, and she's super, super friendly, but she is a fierce huntress. So most of the time when we see her, though, she's just waking up from a morning nap, because I'm pretty sure she's out patrolling the neighborhood and barns for mice all night. My chickens are French black copper Morans, and I love them. They're gorgeous, and they make a beautiful russet brown egg that I can't get enough of them. Ruby has to make everything pretty as possible. So there's going to be a point in the summer where I'm really irritated by all the dandelions, but right now I'm just so excited to be seeing some blooms and blossoms. So dandelions it is. When I head in, I just filter the milk really quickly before breakfast gets going, and then pop it in the freezer to chill it. And we usually drink up our milk within 1 or 2 days. And breakfast is served to the hungry helpers. If you've been following along, you probably already know that I do not have a sweet tooth, I have a cream tooth. So whether it's sweet or savory, I generally feel that adding some cream is going to make food better. Love having a sit-down family breakfast. It's one of our coziest times of day, and Ray will often do a devotional or we'll just chat, and kind of make a plan for what we're going to do for the rest of the day. And no breakfast at my house would be complete without fresh milk and hot tea. After breakfast, it's back outside to finish up any chores and maybe do some garden work. There's not very many flowers, but we're pretty much picking any bloom we can find. Our pigs are purebred Kune pigs. They are small, relatively small as far as pigs go, and so docile and friendly. Absolutely the most charming pigs you'll ever meet. This is my prize pig, Elmer. He was the first pig that I ever got, and he's just a lover boy. He used to live in our house when he was a baby, so he is so tame. He's pretty much a puppy. Next, it's out to the garden to try to get some seeds in. April is kind of early for us to plant seeds. We're way up in northern Washington, fairly close to Canada, so I don't usually plant out until May, but every year towards the middle of April, I just can't wait any longer. So we're ripping out the few weeds that have sprung up from our winter beds and getting some seeds in. These are just going to be some pole beans, which are really fun to grow because they grow so fast. And honestly, most of our beans don't even make it into the house. They just get eaten by children as snacks. I'm sure you already guessed this, but this is actually a birthday cake with candles on it. And I believe Nora is getting a birthday serenade. just wrapped some garden twine around these old sticks to make a little trellis for these beans to grow on. They're cute, they're whimsical, they're old-fashioned, and they're completely free. Now it's time to head inside and get ready for lunch. If you haven't
haven't already, will you just take a moment to hit the subscribe button?
If there's anything you'd like to see from me, please let me know in the comments, and I will consider it for a future video.